Okay, London session done. Took one trade on EURNZD. EURNZD, hard time frame breakout levels, all bullish. Peak bias, both bullish as well. Last month closed as an inside month. This is following a breakout month. This is a setup for me. So all my setups are completely fractal. I can trade any time frame. When I have a monthly setup, I'm looking for weekly to tell me where momentum is moving the market. So on a breakout followed by an inside month, with higher time frames pushing up, I'm looking for a range setup, breakout followed by an inside. I want to see a previous month low and a previous week low fake out above the breakout level, and I'll take it up to that previous month high. So right now, that's exactly what's happening. Price came down, faked out the previous month low, faked out the previous week low, and then we're above the monthly breakout level. So I saw that trade, and I took this in Asia session. I took it on the Asia live, so you could see how I entered. Took it off the breakout of this H1 bar. And at the end of that video, I did mention that the next step for me is to look at the H8 bar and see how this one is behaving. So what I had identified is that there's a breakout followed by an inside bar, exact same structure as a monthly. And I want to see that exact same setup. Fake out the low did not happen. So the next setup I'm looking for is consolidation above the previous H8 high and below that H8 range high. So we had a little bit of consolidation here. And then right 10 minutes before my session starts at 3 p.m. London Open. 10 minutes before, I saw this momentum bar and I ended up taking this. So a little bit early, but did want to get in a bit early, and I was sitting watching it. So if I'm sitting and I see it, then I don't mind taking that. So target for me is the previous month high. Wanted to take it all the way up to the previous month high over here, about 15R. But I did notice at coming up to that monthly open, did notice that we're at a weekly breakout level. Did not see that initially. It's kind of hidden behind all this nasty mess over here. But I ended up taking partials right at that level. So about here, about almost 3R. And now I got my runners and just leaving this going. So I still have runners from Asia, and now I have additional runners in London. And now let's see where this wants to go. So I got the London scanner all set up here. This is, and I got replay mode. This is exactly what I was watching at right at London Open. Lots of stuff moving here. EURNZD is the one that I picked. This is the one that I liked. Euro USD and Euro Swiss. Euro USD was in this weird sort of price structure, so I immediately wrote that off. And Euro Swiss as well. I think actually I think all the Swiss pairs were kind of had this weird structure to it, so I immediately wrote those off. GBP NZD, I preferred Euro NZD. GBP Swiss was the other one that I was thinking about taking. I wanted to take a breakout. This is a trend breakout setup. Basically, it's faking out a low to take it up. We have higher time frames all pushing in one direction. The daily has just been faked out. So that was one thing I didn't like, but I didn't mind taking a buy if it gets above this level. Last H8 closed as a bearish fake out. So we have a bullish breakout bar followed by a bearish fake out. I'm looking for continuation. So this is what I was looking for, consolidation up and then a breakout of the high. So I wanted to take a trade somewhere up here, breaking out of that entire structure. But instead price ended up just dropping. And so everything that I wanted was going the wrong direction. And I think there was one that I missed. I think that I could have taken. I think one of these ones. D30, I was interested to take a continuation, but this move was too strong. My stop would be too far away, so I didn't go for that one. UK 100, I think. UK 100 also, I wanted to see it get up above here. It's a fake out day, and I always like taking those breakouts after a fake out because I know that we have lots of stops somewhere up here. And so if price can get above, then there's usually going to be some nice pop up, but did not happen. So no trades for me on those. Yeah, I think it was NZ Swiss. One of the Swiss pairs, I think, looked really nice in hindsight. I did not see it. Was it this one, NZD Swiss? It's a reversal trade, so this is going down. We have, oh yeah, so I think it was NZD Swiss. We have false breakout on the weekly and daily. This is false breakouts are flips of the breakout levels, these false breakout ones, and that flips the bias of the time frame. So I did not see that one. It flipped the daily and the H8 right at the same level. This would have been a nice breakout trade going down. So this is, I consider this a missed trade. Should have caught that one, but missed that. And I think that was it. Nothing else. Cat Swiss. I think Cat Swiss was the other one. Yeah, Cat Swiss was the other one. Um, this one also had false breakout on the daily and the H8. So it flipped the H8 and flipped the daily and the H8. Flipped the H8 first, and we had a breakout of the low of the H8. So that's counter trend breakout. And then now it's flipping that daily. But again, I did not see that. I think I might have been bullish at the time. I think what happened was GBP Swiss initially. I was bullish on that, and then I wasn't able to switch my bias quick enough. Switching your bias is really difficult if you have your bias set in one direction. Switching it immediately is extremely difficult. So I was not able to switch fast enough on these ones. And then that's it. So I only trade 1 hour. So this is done in London, and I did not look for anything else. I only took that one on Euro NZD. Yeah, so that's it. And now moving on to New York session. So Euro NZD is still going. I'm glad I caught that one. All right, so that's it. And moving on.